All right. Wake up out there.
That's impressive. You do that with your stands.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Flynn.
Present.
Commissioner Grella.
Here.
Commissioner Siegler.
Here.
Commissioner Silverman.
Here.
Commissioner Swager Wilson.
Here. We'll move right into a summary of discussion session topics and any manager's announcements, please. Manager McGill.
Thank you, Madam President. Earlier tonight, the Commission met in discussion session and received information and discussed the following items. We heard a presentation on the proposed 2025 fee schedule. We received information regarding possible repairs to the swimming pool floor. We heard a presentation on stormwater capital projects, and very shortly we will be posting a summary of the expenditure of those stormwater funds on the website, as we have done on an annual basis. We also received information on the dashboard that is now available on the municipal website for items in the current comprehensive plan. And we heard updates on activities of the various boards from their commission liaisons. Prior to that meeting, the Commission met in executive session to receive legal advice from the solicitor on a variety of topics. The next meeting of the Commission will be held on Tuesday, November 12th. That meeting will begin at 8 p.m. in this room. Here are the ways the public can participate, either in person, you don't need to pre-register, simply show up at the appropriate meeting time, or remotely via the Zoom webinar format. Again, you don't need to pre-register, simply click the link located on the meeting agenda on the municipal website. If you wish to speak during the citizens' comments or during public hearings, simply use the raised hand feature on Zoom and you'll be notified when it is your turn to speak. All I have, Madam President.
Thank you. Commission Vice President Grella, would you like to give the community highlights, please?
Thank you, Madam President. A couple highlights, Pumpkin Patch Parade manager's budget, note about the election, Veterans Day, and National Community Planning Month. I look forward to seeing everyone at the Pumpkin Patch Parade this Saturday at 11 on Washington Road in Uptown. Kids can trick or treat at local businesses immediately after the parade, and a reminder that Mount Lebanon's official trick or treat is Halloween night from 6 to 8 p.m. The 2025 manager's recommended budget will be released to the public on Friday, November 1st. It will be available online at mountlebanon.org and also available to view in the municipal building and public library. The budget workshops this year will be November 6, November 13, November 25, and December 4 at 6 p.m. in the municipal building and available on Zoom. Public hearings will be November 12 and December 10 at 8 p.m. in the municipal building as well. The budget adoption is set for Tuesday, December 10th at 8 p.m. in the municipal building. All Zoom links will be available on our website, on the calendar at the bottom of the homepage, and on each agenda. The public can comment during the public hearings, but not at the workshops. We look forward to hearing from you as we embark on this important process. A reminder that the general election is Tuesday, November 5th. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. To find your polling place, go to mountlebanon.org/vote. Join us to honor our veterans on Monday, November 11th at 4 p.m. at the Veterans Memorial near the Recreation Center off Cedar Boulevard. Keynote speaker will be Lieutenant Colonel Ed Jackson from the United States Air Force. Finally, October is National Community Planning Month. We'd like to send a shout out to our municipal planner, Ian McMeans, and our assistant planner, Greg Wharton, for the hard work they do with developers, residents, and appointed and elected officials. Planners work to improve the well-being of all people living in our communities by leveraging professional expertise, data-driven insights, and long-term comprehensive vision for the future. This approach leads to safer, more resilient, more equitable, and more prosperous communities. That is all, Madam President.
Thank you. And now Junior Commissioner Clara Sun, please.
Thank you, Commissioner. The past 2 weeks have been filled with so much energy and spirit, and there's so much more to come at the high school. Leading up to Saturday the 19th, the high school celebrated their Spirit Week with a different theme on each day. Whether it was wearing pajamas or donning a grout fit, all students had the chance to participate in showing their unity at our school. Then on the 19th, we had our homecoming dance, with the theme being City of Stars. True to its name, the night was truly filled with stars and shined, full of laughter, music, celebration, reminding us of the spirit that makes our school so special. On the topic of stars, the first Lebo's Got Talent informational meeting was held today. The annual show gives our diverse range of students the opportunity to share their various talents, and auditions will be held on November 6th and 7th. We're very excited to see what this year's performers will entail. Looking ahead, from October 23rd to the 26th, our evening theater company will put on an evening production in the Fine Arts Theater, showcasing their incredible talent and of our actors and crew. Then, on October 25th, the school will come together for the Pink Out football game in the stadium, promising a wave of pink in the stands to support breast cancer awareness. Throughout this week, the Student Council has also been selling pink t-shirts, crew necks, and bandanas during the lunch periods. All proceeds will go to the St. Clair Center for Breast Cancer Research. On the 29th, the Bands in Review concert will take place at 7:30 in the auditorium, a wonderful opportunity to enjoy the artistic skills of our musicians. Starting this week as well is a fun activity for homerooms known as the annual door decorating contest. With this year's theme being pun or dad joke, we anticipate a lot of humorous, spooky jokes entering the hallways of our high school. Finally, after all the Halloween festivities, we'll enjoy a short break with the in-service days on November 4th and 5th. And of course, Election Day being on the 5th, we encourage all students eligible to vote to do so on that day. And lastly, a quick update on the Community Activities Forum Student Council and I have been working on. We're hoping to release this form during the next month's Homeroom Leadership Day to try and reach as many students as possible. During then, homeroom representatives will share this form with their peers on which students can fill out which activities they are aware of that are happening in the community, which ones they particularly enjoy, and what they may like to see happen in Mount Lebanon. That concludes all the updates from the high school. Thanks for listening.
Hey. So if any of your door decorators need some inspiration, I think they should contact Commissioner Silverman, who's known for his dad jokes.
I just feel some ideas from all the doors. I need some new material.
My citizens' comments. I need to read this if there's nobody.
That's your call. We have nobody that signed up but we may have somebody online. I'm not sure.
Is there anybody online, Nick, for citizens' comments?
Nobody has their hand raised.
I think we can go ahead. Okay, nobody signed up. Boop, boop. We'll move forward. Consideration of minutes. Commissioner Grella, please. Item 4.
Thank you, Madam President. Consideration of the minutes from the regular meeting held October 8th, 2024. I move to approve the minutes.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
None opposed. Motion carries. Commissioner Siegler, item number 5.
Thank you, Madam President. Public hearing and consideration on an ordinance amending the purchasing code. The Municipal Administrative Code establishes and includes a purchasing code, which establishes a process and requirements for municipal purchases and contracts. The purchasing code is based in part on the Commonwealth's first-class township code. The proposed ordinance incorporates statutory changes to the purchasing rules in the township code, particularly with regard to utility-type purchases and software purchases. The proposed ordinance also specifically provides a 3-quote process for purchases under the normal bid threshold.
We'll now conduct the public hearing on amending the purchase code. No one has signed up for it. Does anybody have anything to say?
I just had one question. This one's for Phil. The section about the exemptions, Phil, lists labor or services rendered by municipal officer employees. Can you speak more to that exemption?
Yeah, again, okay, first, these exemptions are pretty much lifted right out of the first class township code when the municipality became home rule, there was something in the charter that said the municipality would write its own purchasing code rather than follow the first class township code. We basically have followed it anyway, because it's established. It's it's a good purchasing code. What we did different was up the limits. We changed the limits a little bit. The exemption for municipal employees and officers just means you don't have to bid out your employees' hourly rates and things like that when you're doing work. The easiest example would be Public Works. Like, you don't have to compare, is it cheaper for Public Works to do something or contract it out?
I just wanted to call attention to it. It's not like a clause where we have a major project where a municipal employee might have some sort of business they own and they're trying to get that in under that kind of relationship.
No, that wouldn't apply to that. No.
Perfect. Thanks.
Madam President, I move to enact ordinance bill number 3-24.
Second.
Sorry, I got it.
That closes the public hearing. Okay, Mr. Ziegler.
Madam President, I move to enact ordinance bill number 3-24.
I still second it.
Any more discussion on this ordinance? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Seeing none, motion carries. Item number 6, Commissioner Silverman.
Thank you, Madam President. Consideration of a final deed of transfer and agreement with Indoor Tennis. Indoor Tennis of Mount Lebanon and the municipality have agreed to shift responsibility for the operation of the tennis center on a year-round basis to the municipality. The parties previously entered into a transition agreement and now desire to execute a deed of transfer and agreement to finalize the transition. Madam President, I move to authorize the execution of a deed of transfer and agreement with Indoor Tennis, subject to the approval of the manager and the solicitor of any minor and final language changes to the agreement. Anybody? Anyone?
Second.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Don't see any. Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none, motion carries. Item number 7, Commissioner Flynn.
Thank you, Madam President. Consideration for the renewal of Microsoft licensing and cloud services, including email and file storage. The municipality's current licenses have expired and require renewal. These licenses cover all of our office and productivity packages, including email services, shared web services, communications, and cloud-based storage. The amount for the renewal of these licenses is $51,966.90 and is within budget. Madam President, I move to approve the renewal of the Microsoft licensing and services in the amount of $51,966.90.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
No opposition, motion carries. Item number 8, Commissioner Grella, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Consideration of the expenditure list for September totaling $4,474,042.33. I move to approve the expenditure list for September totaling $4,474,042.33.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Carries. Item number 9, Commissioner Ziegler.
Departmental reports. Madam President, I ask that the reports be received and filed.
Perfect. Adjourned. Thank you.